Hello everyone, I am OracleUnicorn. Welcome back. Welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to I'm working on getting my Zodiacs finished. So thank you so much for your patience with me on that. And welcome back. Wow, what a week we have had. Holy cow. Week I have had. Oh, I feel, yes, that was definitely a well-needed retreat. And yeah, got a new setup. I'm so excited. So let's get into it. This is a general reading for my masculines. Welcome back, masculines. Yes. So let's see. I'm so used to looking at that. Now I'm like, yeah. Gotta remember okay, that is the deck. All right. Remember which placements I have which deck at now, because I changed it a little bit. All right. So, Liberation masculines. Hello. Good morning. Hope you have a wonderful day today. All right, inspiration. Wow, you're getting a lot of inspiration, masculines. Look at that. Joyful muse. There's some kind of reveal understanding with yourself about a few people, okay? There's a few people that you're really starting to kind of in a sense, see true colors, okay? But you're not... There's an energy of really taking just responsibility for yourself with this, because I feel there's an energy of a little bit too much vulnerability for you to confront some people about these things, okay? You're really rooting and grounding the emotional change and the shift in perspective of literally about everything. That's where this joyful muse inspiration is coming from, okay? So we have, yes, this is preparing you. This is, really igniting a lot of just preparations for fruition. I got to put this out there. I apologize for all my pronunciation, because I can literally hear it. It is so weird. My gifts has somehow notched up a notch, and I know that I have felt a little bit of energy when it comes to how I say shaman or shaman. Okay, some people say it one way, some people say it a different way. Honestly, does it really matter? So I'm feeling and hearing a lot of that, not 3D realm, but I'm hearing it a lot in the 5D realm. Okay. If you're one of those, realize that has a lot to do with judgment, judging people in their path. Okay. And judging people with what they feel inside their heart. Okay. If they feel that pull, that it's just to them naturally, that to them sounds like it. So what if it's logistically supposed to be this because of a book said so, because people are saying so? I can see for some people when they go and experience, the Javaro, shamanist or shamanistic, I've been hearing it very pronounced basically, and I started to feel vibrations that this is one of the reasons why my YouTube is not blowing up as much, because I felt there was an energy of judgment on that. And I'm just sitting here thinking, okay, why is there an energy of judgment on that when this is part of our sense of path and self-realization within ourselves? We are all different. We're all unique. That's part of my own uniqueness. That feels right to me. So I just wanted to put that out there. And I feel it's another lesson of possibly judging other people and who they are, and the position or the level they're at in their own journey. It's not healthy for yourself to judge those people. judge them in a way to where your own comfortability on how much you allow yourself around that energy, because it feels discomforting to you. But don't allow yourself to go that extra mile and literally judge them and then end up, expressing certain concerns because you feel this energy of like, you don't want people to get tied up into it. That's still a line of judgment, but be easy with yourself. You're still learning, okay? A lot of these things are still kind of like, revealing themselves. So don't be hard on yourself if you feel like you were kind of in that energy. No, this is just something that is being brought up as a general reading in general. You're not just the only person, okay? But I felt like it was important because it gives a double-edged sword upon yourself, because technically you're judging yourself, because that's that mirror reflection. They are also judging themselves when they're placing a lot of this judgment on you as well, which I feel you're feeling, okay? A lot of you are definitely feeling this. I feel this is why I have a lot of huge vibrations. I'm literally feeling it in the internet too. It's not even around me. Like the people around me, it has to do with other things. I can literally feel the energy flow from the internet and my Facebook about this. So I had to say something because it was just boiling up in me. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Love's truest from its heart, and, rising above the fray of that, it's fraying up so you can see the little, lines and how it's being weaved together and how it's more healthy. So you're unfraying what you've already weaved just so you can weave a healthier way of viewing. Okay. So that's really good. Really good. This is why there's this spyglass here, and really spyglassing on the pure of the heart, the purity of this heart right here. I mean, what a gorgeous card. Yeah, really coming home and feeling, and what that feeling of homing is inside of, like, feel like, I don't even know how to express this. What movie was it? I just recently watched a movie and it expressed a lot of this. Shoot, it'll come to me though. So I got to move on. But there was a movie I watched, and I may put it in the comments, because also I've been changing a lot of these things and going to put tags what tags supposed to be. So, but yes, there is keeping a fuller and clear open mind, okay? Coming out of there's a grief and mourning. There's a lot of coming out of this grief and mourning. You had to experience this grief and mourning that is related to a lot of connectivity and the energies you literally feel, okay? Yes, you feel these. Yes, in the way there are warnings, but at the same time, judge on yourself, okay? Instead of, and boundaries and how much energy you're giving, not the other way around. Okay. It's just a perspective change. It's not even just really, it's going to change maybe how you go about things, but mainly you're going to view it a lot differently, which is going to trigger different choices and different energy flows and how you're working with it, because it's going to be a lighthearted type of view shift. You're going to shift from being harsh to more lighthearted, okay? With an energy of understanding the laws and dynamics that's happening between you and that person that's literally giving you some sort of hidden message. It's not necessarily, in a way, this person does have a message for you and you're lenient on trusting it, but you're learning how to trust yourself over trusting other people, okay? How to be able to judge without judging, okay? Judge for yourself and seeing above the phrase that's happening or the fire that's trying to ignite your phrase. And learning how to be able to just kind of put sand on that. Just kind of put sand on that. Keep moving on. Yes. Woo! It feels good to be back, y'all. All right, and this is really helping ignite a clear mind and a lot of creating inspiration. That joyful energy flowing more. Just clear for you when it comes to your endeavors, your direction in your more heart fulfilling direction. But it's how you're playing with what you have now that's going to set the movement for where you're going to be later. Okay. So this is why I feel there's an energy of pay attention to now, because choices now is what's unfolding you into. Maybe you wanted a specific vision, but you have to play the choices and the footsteps towards that vision. And so you're seeing it. You're seeing the little baby plays. So you're seeing more of the pawn with you and the universe and your spirits, and how to play the pawns before you keep trying to play these bigger, and I don't know anything about chess, but before you keep playing these bigger pieces, okay? So you know how in the beginning, I watched it a little bit. You know how in the beginning, you everyone usually starts off with pawns, usually. So I've seen some people go with knights or bishops or something like that. So, and start off with that, and I'm like, okay. I don't know nothing about it, but it was like some kind of trigger was like, take too big of a step. Okay. And then, oh, okay. It's like a revealing of your steps. Oh, okay. I get it. Anyway, let's see. Keeping a clear and joyful mind with a lot of the revealing of this connectivity and the grief and mourning over certain things that kind of fell out. Like, you may have not thought that these certain things were going to fall out, and then it's like somehow they fall out, but it's preparing you for what you're really connecting with heartfeltly. Yeah, the feeling state coming out of the grief and mourning and this shedding, this pouring out, and it's like what I'm seeing is just, it's like some of you, it's coming through the kind of darker energy is pouring out through your aura. But most of you that are really working with this, you're breathing in and visualizing this like healing preparation and this connectivity. It's hard because I want to say positivity. You're breathing in positivity, breathing out negativity, but it's more than that. You're breathing in this energy, inspiration, okay, and the visions and the preparations. You're breathing all of this in, and then you're breathing out as you allow your full body, all the frays to unfray. This is you unfraying everything and breathing it all out, like, and then visualize like just black smoke, just wow. Usually I would like to do this around a candle and then really visualize as this is coming out, like visualize the candle engulfing it and just eating it, or the flame of the candle eating it. So it's not lingering in the room and then tries to leech onto you. And that's also, I feel, another reason why there's smudging that goes on, because I feel some way there's a lot of cleansing for some people, but then they don't they didn't get to that next step to realize that, okay, well, some of that energy is still in your room if you don't have something to eat it. So that makes a lot of sense on some things that, yeah, when it comes to certain books. And that makes sense why maybe certain masses, when it comes to working with certain entities or something like that, they're of that because that's what they eat. And it's not that they're bad, but they eat this energy, so they're of that. but they're not. That's actually starting to make a lot of sense to me. Some of you are totally going to catch on to what I was thinking of. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there's a balancing act in this. You're going to be coming together with a group when a lot of this starts really hitting and settling. When it hits, it's exciting, it's awesome, you're seeing it all, but it's like if you have a rattle around yourself, okay? And it like takes a sewing needle and sews it so it doesn't like jump out. There's because this is what I'm learning a lot when it comes to soul retrieval. I cracked into that book, y'all. I only got 10 pages left. And whoo, yes. So like rattle around yourself when a lot of this comes in. Feel it. Don't try to analyze too much of it right now, because a lot of these realizations will start to reveal itself with this eyeglass, the eagle. And you'll start to see some of you may end up with spirit animals, especially if you work a lot when it comes to kind of shaman journeying, listen to drums and closing your eyes and let it go, okay? Let it just come up, whatever is coming up, no matter how crazy your imagination gets, okay? It's pretty fun. Just go with it. And I feel that's what these things are like. It's bringing into an image for you. Oh, man. Wow. When I leave and they come back for it, it's like a huge like feast of a message. And we're in masculines. Wow. Okay, masculines. The power in community. This is why I see there is going to be a gathering of community when it comes to a lot of your work, but there's this very, sitting with yourself energy here, this balancing act of all of I feel for half you it's a mental tower moment, and then the other half it's a situational, and for a quarter you it's going to be both. Okay, it's going to be mental, and then right before you know it, it's going to slam into the actual reality, because this was for some of you the reason why it did that, because this is why you were stuck for so long, because you were being prepared for realizations, and then bam, 3D world, like, and you're just gonna have to go and flow, and don't forget to breathe out, because I feel your energy like holding your breath just to try to keep yourself calm. Don't forget to breathe that energy out too. Breathe in and this inspiration, calmness, knowing you're being prepared, and breathe out this bubbling. Okay, breathe it out. Some of you, it's going to be so bubbly, you're gonna have to go outside and go just just like, I mean, all of it. And it's going to help you to stay calm through the situation, okay? I mean, if you feel yourself literally boiling, about to break, run outside and just start, I'm saying, because you may regret not, because of what might boil up, and things that might be said, things that might happen because of this, because I feel for that quarter of you, this person's you wanted this person to trigger you to this point, because this is going to create that shift for you. And if it didn't happen or doesn't happen, that shift won't be there. And then you'll keep going into this cycle, or falling into the cycle with someone else, or falling into a cycle of longing, loneliness, kind of like lone wolf energy, because of afraid of even dealing with any of it, just to be happy. You're like, I'm going to settle for being happy alone, because this is just too much. If I get it wrong, you're downing yourself. That's the only, how are you supposed to experience more out of life if you're too afraid to experience more out of life because of your past? allowing your past to, learn from it, and you'll change your choices and way you do things, and trust yourself that you're going to. Trust yourself. You're just going to know what not to do. You're going to see what started this chain of toxic lines over and over and over and over. You're going to see it more. So trust it. And if you don't play with it and you're too afraid to play with it, in a way, some of you may not see it. Some of you may, but you're just going to be like, well, yeah, okay, I've had enough. And that's your choice. You've had enough. Okay. It's going to be a sense of a mediocre. It's going to feel comfortable. It's not, I feel there's going to be exciting moments, but it's not in a sense 10 of cups. It'll be like a 9 of cups. It'll be like not really 8 of cups. Oh no, it might be a heightened energy of 8 of cups. And stop at a 9 of cups, I'm starting to think, because that's also an energy of the flip side, like a sense of settling or an overindulgence in one specific area. And that would be an overindulgence in just cowering back. And this is why, and some of you, it's because you just don't feel like you have anyone to connect to, and you're afraid to trust anymore. And wow, masculines. Yeah, that falls into your rejection of your dreams, your rejection of your path, because of just this. It's allowing your past to hold you back because of the pain you experienced. And this is saying, reach out to allowing help, being safe in security, mentorship, benefactor. There's someone that can help you. Allow yourself to collaborate. There's something, there may be some kind of mentorship that your soul wants to seek out for to keep this from happening. Okay. But you're not going to have a bad life I truly feel you're not going to have a bad life if this happens. This is just a rejection of the call for, like the supreme life, the life that, you suck down your fear and you crawl on this rope little by little just to get to the other side. And it's just a huge drop at the bottom and there's no net. Yeah. So just scoot. Or you're too afraid going, yeah, screw that. I'm just going to end up falling. I'm not even going to take the chance. That's the decision. That's why I feel some people didn't end up with maybe that sense of relationship that, some people take the guts and the life by the balls and go, I'm going to get over this. I'm going to get to that person and I am going, whether it kills me. And usually those people end up pretty successful because they just keep going, and whether it's going to kill them or not, they don't care. They just as stubborn as a bull on that one. But that use that energy in a healthier way. Some of you, I feel, if this resonates, well, maybe that's like a dark night of the soul thing. It's going to be going for you. Some people just kind of, are very stubborn. It's like, oh, that's taking too much of a chance. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Or you can take a leap of faith and be completely grateful. Taking a chance on something that obviously doesn't seem healthy. You've been getting a lot of messages about this, and this is a dual card. Okay, this is light or dark. Which path are you going to choose? There's no middle for this one. I feel like y'all have already done past your middle grounds. I feel like they had a middle ground for you, and you were just kind of like stubborn, kind of on this more hurtful thinking. I'm going to fall apart because of this. I'm going to not make it because of this. I'm going to, get hurt if I do this. You get hurt, you know what? Tell yourself, I get hurt. I'm just going to stand back up, keep going. Does a bull stop? I mean, after it like gets hit a few times or runs into a few walls? No, a bull keeps going. Does a horse, when a horse gets stuttered or startled, I'm sorry, when a horse gets startled and they just run towards a fence just to get away from whatever it is, do they go, oh crap, a fence? No, they're like, I'm gonna jump that bitch. Like, come on now. Like, for real, masculines. That's where I feel this is coming in for you at. Okay. You're really gonna see like when you're allowing fear to hold you back and when you're gonna use that fear to pulsate you forward and go, good point. That's scary, but I keep going. So you're going to do that. All right. I mean, and this is where I feel it's like the benefactor. You're going to be the benefactor because you faced this rejection of your 10 of cups, rejection of yourself. You're rejecting yourself. Rejection of, when you don't experience life to its fullest. Yeah, shit's going to happen. You know what? You went through worse shit than possibly what could happen in the future, and you've made it over that crap. What makes it think you're not going to make it over anything else that could come? And I swear, I feel this is way, way heavier and harsher than possibly anything, especially when you have a vision shift, a whole perspective shift. That's going to seem like nothing compared to what you went through at that point when you didn't have this perspective shift. So trust yourself, because this is why you went through, you laid out a contract for yourself to go through this, because you wanted to show yourself, look, this is the worst of it. Even if a situation could possibly be worse, you're thinking of the future, what possibilities can happen. I know, I go through it too. But then you start thinking with this vision shift, well, that happens. I mean, shit, that was way worse. And I had way more emotional trauma going on. So that could be nothing. That'll be actually like you won't be as emotionally attached. So it's not even going to affect you nearly as bad as what this did. Okay. So, yeah, this is what's opening yourself up to this gathering of like minds, and to, you're going to be cautious when it comes to seeking out trustworthy people to build your cause. Okay. You are going to be cautious, which is good. Yes, this wanted you to be cautious. This was one of the preparations about you being cautious about who you collaborate with. Definitely. But you're going to see how and who and what the signs are when it comes to a person pure of heart, or someone that's just going to reaching out to leech off of anything or anyone. Vampires. I know I really don't like that sense of term on this, but I mean, it's true. They are energy vampires, really, because they leech off of you. They literally suck onto your inspiration and keep you into their lower vibration. Whew, that totally rhymed. Leech off your vibration. Leech off your vibration. Oh, no, your inspiration. I spelled that wrong. Inspiration. Leech off your inspiration to something your vibration. To lower your soul's vibration. Okay. Mark Oracle Unicorn 524 909 524 21 909. Look at that. 9 and 9 equals 18. 8 plus 1 equals 9. So this is definitely that the lesson before the completion of the contract. Okay. Someone, or you're seeing when someone is leeching off your inspiration to lower your vibration, or if they are adding to your inspiration and vibrating as in collaboration to you, vibrating collaboration to you. To you. Okay. All right. So, all right. Thank you for your patience with that. I definitely appreciate that because I love putting down my little inspirational quotes there because you just never know. Even if someone decides somewhere out there, they might decide to steal it and copyright it. But you know what? Everyone's going to know who it came from. I mean, like, it's on a video that has a skip. Oh, shoot. What time is it? Okay. Only 9:11. All right. Oh, man. I need to go start that over. Okay. Well, oh, masculines. I do apologize. I cannot pause this. I will be right back. I really got to switch over the laundry to get it done. And then I will be right back. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay. All right, masculines. Thank you so much for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Whew, all right. So, let's move on. Yes. Okay. This is helping you into that new ideas, extreme new beginning. Okay. So right here, what I'm seeing is what's going to help you out of a rejection or a refusal of a specific call. It's going to take group work and some sort of mentoring, gift support, grace, and generosity about benefactor energy. Some of you, this is probably to do with maybe a divorce, and you may have to like sacrifice some sort of assets or something to be able to get out, but it'll be worth it. And it sucks, but I feel this is lesson learned, you know? And it's really making you be very aware of protection upon your energy, the people you have around you, how you feel, the triggers of your feelings when it comes to the people around you and what they say. All right. Whew. Take time for yourself and breathe. All right. Thank you. What else? What would the masculines, what would they like? That one? Okay. Okay. All right. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 equals 6. Liberation from the past. Yep. All past entanglements. Token has been paid. Some of you are knowing, you know what that means. Token's been paid. Anything else? Nope. Just this. Okay. Thank you. Ooh. Goodness. Yeah. Some of you, this is definitely a cutting of ties. Releasing your heart from what binds you. Because this is heart of the sky. with the blade. Yeah. That's definitely releasing a heartfelt connection, having the inspiration, and having this knowing how to be able to kind of cut the tie for this. You have this net. You're catching a lot of answers about obstacles. This could be dealing with a fire sign. And tower moment energy when it comes to this fire sign. Yeah, this is preparations for this. You're preparing for this. You are preparing for this. You know exactly what's going to happen with this, okay? These obstacles are going to be very tricky, but I feel there's a very huge level up in confidence going on here. All right. Yeah, definitely. Especially with the rejection, the refusal of the call. And for some of you, this is rejection. This is possibly fear of rejection for a gathering of some sort of community. Yeah, well, you got to forgive yourself if you're going to think you're going to get forgiveness from other people first, okay? You're going to have to figure out how to forgive yourself first, and then you are going to feel this energy start happening, okay? When it comes to these group people and allowing help, being safe and feeling a safe and secure energy within yourself, and then moving into this mentorship energy of some sort. But this is grace and generosity and gifts. So, but this is also benefactor. So help about possibly a specific, I would say tie cutting. Okay. That when it comes to this, the tower energy with these obstacles and a fire sign. Okay. So this is definitely has to do with a fire sign. Okay. You're very prepared for this. Okay. So know that whatever happens, and if this involves other people, you and these other people are prepared, okay? You're prepared. All of you are prepared. This is not blindsided, okay? It may seem blindsided for some of you because some of you, this is going to happen out of nowhere, but you're not truly blindsided, okay? You have been preparing for this. Your heart, your soul, your strength, your power in yourself, your firmness and confirmation and your communication with your life, your omens, your spiritual team, all of this, okay? You are prepared. You are prepared for all of it. This is why you went through what you went through, okay? And this is a clearing. This is allowing oneself to come into that homing of that heart. Your true homing of yourself, okay? That heartfelt energy that's glowing inside of you. Clearing out all like these thoughts that you had that were just, I feel it was an energy of feeling like you're not good enough or up to par enough to take this direction. Those thoughts are being eliminated. It's the time master. Okay, so the time master, you're gonna resonate with this, or you're just gonna know who the time master is for you. Okay, so the time master, wow, the magical time master, this magical time master, Earth Keeper with a staff. Holy cow, the rainbow, the lower world masculine sacred mountain. Holy crap. Someone's igniting, and I mean igniting. You're finding your power animals. Some of you, definitely, you are finding your power animals. You are playing into the magic of time. Some of you have some sort of extremely strong play when it comes to some sort of being a time master. You understand how to use every sense of a second to play. with the energies of Earth. This is why you're considered an Earth keeper. You have a very strong gift that maybe your other person does not have. But that's what makes it a collaboration. Oh, I can feel a freaking crazy cleansing. Holy cow. I can't even breathe. Like, I feel like a few of you, they're going through a huge cleansing of your heart. And it hurts. Holy crap. Yeah, this is part of your ignition. Oh, excuse me. Holy cow. Oh, like a huge cleansing. Like there's something being coughed up out of you. Oh, from the pits of your stomach. Oh, man. All right. All right. This is some heavy healing. Holy crap. All right. Masculines. Dang. It's you're gathering like minds of circles. And heightening of your circle. Your magical circle. For some of you, it's your spiritual circle. There's a heightening of your spiritual circle. Connectivity in the gathering. Like-minded people. You're saying what is a healthier of a like-minded type of people and the way they think, view, feel things and whatnot, and what is just not healthy to be around. That just, wow, sweat lodge. Dang, some of you are really cleansing. I mean, you're cleansing yourself to the bone. That's good. Just don't allow yourself to become stagnated into this cleansing and think that, there's an energy of a witness here. You're witnessing the balancing act and hearing the calls. You're witnessing a balancing act. You're coming into a balancing act with yourself. This is interesting because I kept getting this card literally the week before last, and I noticed I was literally going through the energy of this balancing act last week. Like, that's pretty wild. And I got the witness and the drum. That's pretty cool. All right, masculine. So, and then after that energy, I got the what lights you up, really allowing life and seeking things, not being afraid of the unknown, seeing the essence and it's lighting you up. It's heightening your soul at another level, kind of another level of preparing. Oh, there was something wrong apparently. Oh, we're at 50 minutes. Look at that. All right. So there's a heightening, what lights you up, a heightening of this energy for y'all, okay? And seeking the essence of this collaboration and not yet seeing its form, but coming into a witnessing energy of this balancing act. There's someone maybe witnessing your balancing act and lightening up and taming the winds. Wow, and wind. Taming the mind. Oh, and communication. So this is coming into the understanding experience of communication, a balancing in some sort of communication, the mind, communication of the mind, and communication of the tangible with yourself. But I feel that's already getting pretty good grounded, and your spiritual team, but that has grounding. This is pretty good grounded. This is grounding, and the communication and the experience, communication with yourself and understanding of the experience and the baby steps towards it. That is what's coming in a sense of vision for you, understanding, to come into the forefront. That's what I should say. Come into the forefront. And it scares some of you, but it's the beautiful way. And it's your path of many to your tree. And some of you are definitely like on the path of a shaman. You have a lot of earth sign in you. Some of you have good element of water. Some of you definitely have heavy earth. There's this confusion is clearing up. You're seeing your true reflection of yourself, the ignition of the masculine energy of your mind, the healthy masculine energy of the mind. I do see this in this, because this is smoky mirrors, but there's this sun here that's illuminating over the mind. So the healthy masculine perspective of the mind. Okay, I do see that because this is taming the wind. Energies of the mind are the wind. Okay. Behind the scenes was a standstill with the upper worlds. So this is your spiritual team when it comes to, well, the upper world is like the like heightened ones, the gods, or Buddha, energy of Buddha, or the essence of consciousness of Christ, or Christ, however you would you see that in your reality. To me, it's just a Christ, it's a Christ essence of morality. To me, whenever I was Christian and I went down the Christian path, it was what stuck with me was the morality and things, and the path that specific person took to bring people together, or to try to bring people together, or show them a way into their happiness. And it just got blown out of proportion. So that's just kind of like how I personally, express that. And that's where this upper, this superior gods, or the heightened beings, and the focus with that, with the upper world, there's some sort of sorcery energy tied to that. I feel there's a balancing out when it comes to this. And really, I feel entering into, from this sorcery energy to more of a medicine wheel way of vision, of seeing things, into like this vision quest. What? Okay. All right. Now, what is going on with this? Why is this? Oh, goodness. Okay, well, it's plugged in, so that's good enough for right now. It's not going to die on me. Okay, here we go. Dang, I'm telling y'all. Like, goodness, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. Clear. Okay. I can't even get through y'all's reading masculines. Holy cow, you may have some serious backlashing energy from someone. Holy cow. But it's okay. We got patience, right? Yeah, we got patience. We got patience. We can get through this. All right, push that back a little more. Oh, maybe I can't because of this whole cord stuff that I apparently need to clean up more. That one. Thank you. Holy cow, it's getting stuck. I'm getting unplugged. Oh, my, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. We're good now. Okay. Computer's not gonna die. All right. Let's holy cow, y'all. Let's move on. I'm bringing Zolar out. Okay. Zoltar is the fortune teller guy in the box that gives you a fortune thing. And I'm guessing that's why it's like copyrighted or something. So that's why these are Zolar cards and Zoltar is the guy. So I don't know which one came first. I should look that up. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so yes, you are the rainmaker. You're healing the emotional magic that is of you and the heart. Yeah, there's a lot of healing of the waters going on with the rainmaker. Whew. All right. So I feel we are ready to move on with this. Oh yeah, okay. So upper world, there is coming from the sorcery energy into the medicine wheel and vision quests. And that's what's opening up the doorway for your upper world, your spiritual team upper world, I would say, and a vision quest or something with when it comes to the wheel. The medicine wheel, by the way, a specific wheel, the medicine wheel. Okay, so there's a behind the scenes hidden standstill. But there's an energy of a tower moment that looks like it's going to be happening here. Okay, I'm just organizing the cards so that I can see when I go to clarify. Because we have a rainbow going on over here. And eventually, when I really get good at this, I'll be able to do camera switches so that y'all can see the cards, the layout that I pull out here. But this is a pretty good practice in keeping the layout pretty clear to see here. So I'm going to be practicing that some more because I like the envisionments that I'm getting about having dual camera shifting, seeing the cards and, back and forth a little bit with that. Because I sit here sometimes and just talk. And so you can look at the cards with me while I'm doing that. And then when I go to talk to you, we can just do that. So, I know, I keep expressing my ideas, and it's not a good idea, is it? It's okay. Whoever it's for, it's meant for them. And if it's truly, ideally meant for me, it'll happen one way or another anyway. So let's get into, we're going to clarify with some tarot cards here. All right, so let's go to the beginning, masculines. Oh, you're going to end up with a 2-hour reading, it looks like. Yes, a emotional release when it comes to cutting of ties when it comes to the heart. Let's see. Obstacles when it comes to this fire sign, please clarify. Ooh. Wow, that is totally clarifying tower energy. You may be giving, if you're an earth sign, you're going to be giving a tower moment to a fire sign. We're good? Okay, computer. Good. Okay. And if you're a fire sign or feel a very fiery element, you're going to be getting a tower moment from someone that's kind of just been like holding on to this message. And if you're an earth sign, you're the one that's been kind of holding on to this message. I can see that because we do have the earth right here at the bottom of this deck here. But it's the earth of, you're the king now. So you're moving out of this ninth pentacle standstill energy, which we see the standstill here. That was hidden behind the moon. It was the moon, very standstill. And clarifying that is earth energy. So you earths are probably at a very big standstill when it comes to this because of releasing ties when it comes to the past love and healing your heart, refraying and weaving, unfraying and weaving. There was a lot of that going on because you had a lot suppressed. And it takes a lot to unsuppress. All right. And so you're entering into your sacred mountain, masculine. So what about this true from the heart? And what about the fray as well? Yeah. So there's a new perspective for this king of chalice. Some of you may be earth and water. And so you're the one with this new perspective coming out of hangman energy, I would say. Yeah. And giving out an offer. You're going to be giving you're going to be collaborating. There's a celebration in collaborating and giving an offer. This is a tangible offer. It's not, it's not really like a not, well, we have the night energy over there. So this offer has been growing. Yeah, it has. It's been nurtured and growing, and it's time for its harvest. It's time to harvest it before it dies. Yeah, there's this eyeballing this energy here. What about this group mind circle sacred? Well, okay, let me just kind of start here, this one up here, this one up here, this one up here. Okay, some of you masculines were definitely dealing with a fire sign, feminine. There's a healing of this and putting work towards Three of Swords energy and a home. Oh, wow. Moving out of a home and into single energy and into collaboration, into a new start. Good job. Okay. Yes. Rest, coming out of addictive kind of self-absorption energy. Healing self-absorption energy and mourning over some sort of addiction. So healing an addiction as well. Coming into seeing some sort of, yeah. But there's a death to this. There's a death to a work situation. Holy cow. And that's why this could have been some sort of inheritance or some sort of waiting on some sort of money or something about a collaboration in money, because this is an Ace of Pentacles, but I feel this is moving from Ace of Pentacles and downgraded into a Page of Pentacles. This person feels very bad about this, but it's lesson learned, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. This is lesson learned. This is helping you to come into more collaboration and not always relying on yourself to feel like you are having to do everything all the time. That's why I feel there's a death to this. You don't have to do everything. Everything doesn't have to be perfect just so you can move forward. Sometimes just moving forward is ending it. Holy shit, no kidding. Moving forward. After this death too, dude, like, it is. This is an overindulgence. Death to overindulgence when it comes to money. This Ace of Pentacles. This Ace of Pentacles was probably holding you back because there's some sort of perspective when it comes to being or having or offering a Page of Pentacle offer, type of offer. You wanted to offer an Ace of Pentacles, but it just wasn't working out. And this is why, because they wanted you to have a perspective shift when it comes to just offering this. You don't have to force yourself to be perfect to move before you move forward. You can move forward. You can offer these of yourself and keep the energy of Ace of Pentacles in your heart. Like that Ace of Pentacles is a heartfelt, even though it looks like this, it's an Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like there's a view shift on that. And that's why you're in King of Cups energy, probably. Or you are a King of Cups and you're realizing this, this is clarification for you. Some of you are just like, okay. And this is that time for harvest, okay? And then you'll be harvesting it. Then you'll really, there'll be a serious death to this crap you've been going through, okay? Because I can see it, masculines. Look, you were holding all of this just to reach this castle because you felt like you had to take all of this to the castle and then it'll all be good. And then you can move forward and then this and then that. And that castle kept getting further and further away, no matter how many more steps you were taking. That's what I feel was happening. And now there's a sense of realizing I feel a focus shift happening. You're going to be focusing more on this heartbreaking energy on you. There's some sort of heartbreaking emotional energy you're going to work more into. That's about this time master being single. Something about this single energy, but collaboration, working together, keeping a clear mind in working together, coming into a group, collaboration. Dude, this is group-minded thinking coming together, and this is collaboration coming together with people. You are going to enter into this. It will come. You will see it. Allow it to show you. Don't go looking for it. Don't go, I have to do this, this, and this. And do I see it? Do I see it? Do I see it? Do I see it? No, it's okay. Just flow with who you are. It was hard. Okay, let me express this. Okay, it was extremely, extremely hard for me to literally not go on Facebook, not go on my YouTube. And there was times I allowed myself to share a few things and look through my feed a little bit on my Facebook, just to kind of do it and give myself that sense of relief of, this is my work, I gotta be there for my work, so I had to heal that. I had to sit with that. I had to sit with that with myself, and actually I think I was doing this longer than a week because I went through 2 weekends and a full week. So it's almost like a week and a half in a way. And it was hard. It really was. It was really hard because I'm just like, what if someone really needs, but I really need myself. And so it just was like, it's okay. Your work's going to be there. And I'm like, yeah. And it's okay. You're going to keep going with your work. This is just trusting it. You're going to go back to it. What you worried about? And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know. So it was really hard for me to literally take that retreat for myself, And I could feel it whenever I was, before doing readings. I could feel how I was literally using every fiber of energy I had, because also I felt that there was someone eating off my energy when it came to watching my videos. So I felt like, okay, if you have that tie, if you're using that, then I'm going to, dude, it was so weird. I really felt it. I felt some sort of energy pool just from me doing videos. They were doing it through my videos. And I just naturally saw a red mark on my head. And I had to sit there and cut it. I had to stop and I had to, I am control. I have the energy and the strength and protection to disintegrate this, to put up stronger energy barriers in myself, the confidence. That's how you put up stronger barriers, as you give yourself more confidence about your own energy and power. Don't give your power over to that person. Know that, okay, they're trying this. Let me work more into mine, because the more I acknowledge in a way, but work more onto myself and raising my energy, this is the less that tie will be able to latch on to you. Okay. So the fact that I've severed everything when it comes to ties to me, like especially my videos, it made it, oh man, I was able to replenish so much. And the weekends, this is why even though I want to do readings over the weekends, but I need the weekends for this replenish and tie cuts when it comes to energy leechers. Some may not even realize it, but I know that this is part of this process for me. This is part of my work. I have to, because if I am so too much like strings tied to y'all, oh, and I can tell, I can see it, strings tied to y'all, it affects me. And so I have to reevaluate myself and go, okay, you have too many strings going on. You need to start cutting, and then come back in and work with that. And eventually I won't have to cut it. I'll just be able to have this mind shift where, and view perspective to where I can see how I don't have to cut, and maybe where certain things I do have to cut. Okay. And I'm working, and those are those areas that I'm strengthening upon myself. Okay. You will feel these energy pulls. You will start to realize and see these energy pulls. It's not you going crazy, okay? It's not you overthinking things. It's not, some things can get to the point of overthinking. But when you go, okay, I can have a understanding in that of a possibility, and then I'll just do this to eliminate the worry of that and the possibility of that. And that's how you eliminate it. You create a solution for the problem, not, well, I don't have a solution, so or even don't try to hang on to a solution to try to, well, I need to fix this problem, come up with a solution right now for this problem. Total tunnel energy. Before I do anything else, and then there's like, okay, well, this is not working. So you shift your focus on something that you can put efforts into, and it's healthy for you to put efforts into, and you'll feel whenever this energy wants your attention, and it's time for the energy and focus to go towards maybe that specific problem. Okay. Cool. Is that it? All right. Perfect storm, masculine. Sweat lodge, perfect storm. You're releasing what you've been holding on to in this little box here. It's funny because I almost got, it looks like it was laid down, but you're coming up off of this box here, and you're going to clean that box. That box you kept holding on to, holding things into this box, like you're protecting this box, like you're not going to leave this box. Like you're cleansing that energy. That is very good for masculines, because man, y'all have been stuck on this box for a while, but I mean, it was needed to happen. Okay, definitely it was needed to happen. So love yourself for being that old you and stuck on that box and being like, you know what, you're awesome for sticking yourself onto that box, because the fact you did that is why I ended up going down this path. Yeah, look at that. Dropping the juggling and entering into your own justice. Wow. Look at that. You're coming out of juggling energy and entering into your own justice. That's really good. Yeah, you're getting a clear mind. And you just like watching masculines. You like watching someone. Or some of you, your person is watching you, and they're an air sign. Some of you, you are watching them and they light your world up. That's so sweet, masculine. Oh, y'all are so cute. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all are awesome masculines. See, I'm sorry I said cute, but dang, sometimes that's just the perfect word for it, okay? And it's good, keep that little cute childlike self for yourself. Yeah, look at that. There's a focus on a cup some of you masculines probably kind of did not take. Oh, but this is awesome. 7 of Swords. This might be clearing this out. Standstill. Yeah. This 7 of Swords is your standstill energy, okay? So, masculine, if you were in a 7 of Swords energy, possibly you were hoping this would be the energy to get you out of your situation. This is your standstill energy. You trying to pull it off this way is why you're stuck on standstill. That's what I'm getting here. And that's the moon energy and the earth coming into a tower moment. Like that's your tower. That's your mental tower moment right there. Is the fact that this energy is what's keeping you stuck. And keeping you at your standstill. And you're wanting to go into a fiery new beginning. Oh yeah, coming out of the moon energy, going into calmer waters. Oh, towards a 10 of Cups, towards your 10 of Cups. I will get to this energy. Towards me and this. Okay. So we have Ace of, if I can get this right. Okay, we got Ace of Wands, and then we got the wheel here. Okay, cool, you can see. And then we have the moon. Okay, so that's like a realization, and I would say in the mind, about this moon energy coming out of it and going towards calmer waters, towards your 10 of Cups energy. Okay. This could involve an air sign that has earth energy, or they're very much a truth speaker and a very beautiful nurturer. And that's why and you're going to be sending a message to them about ships coming in and emperor energy when it comes to equal give and take, and about how you've been feeling about this 5 of Cups energy, this and how your heart is actually connected. Okay, you could see connected more towards this 2 of Cups energy than you had to really heal a lot of these 3 of Cups that's just been spilt everywhere. This is possibly something when it comes to your past, and this is why you enter into emperorship. And then there's a judgment. Okay, there could be some sort of fiery passion leap towards revealing and judgment and like coming and making this wish come true. I would say manifesting this to come true. Like a love offer, a fast love offer towards like an empress that you see is also a Queen of Cups, or this could be Queen of Cups energy when it comes to an empress or a message. Someone may, Queen of Cups may come and message this empress about this union. And then there could be some like 9 of Swords energy when it comes to a fire sign. So you and your person may be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. Now we got up close and personal, y'all. Huh. All right. So we're going to definitely get some Zolar cards because this is a little bit pretty heavy. And now you see where the standstill energy was. That was like this moon energy that's really igniting you to the next level. Balance and yeah. Hierophant. Oh, balancing commitment energy in yourself. You masculines are possibly starting to realize you could have a lot of fear when it comes to commitment that you felt. This is a new perspective change out of this. You felt that that this energy of commitment, maybe marriage or something, or tying yourself down, like you went through so much bad experience about that. It was like you had a fear of all of this, and which is what was also holding you back. Excuse me, y'all. And some of you, what was also holding you back when it comes to this commitment energy is because there was a lot of sneaking around, doing stuff with other people, third party type of energy here, because I see that over there. Some of you could have been third party energy when it comes to a fire sign, and some of you know about third party energy when it comes to the past, when it relates to a fire sign and lying energy. That's the standstill. Lying energy for some of you. Some of you, this is like sexy sneaky energy, like sex sneaky energy. And some of you, this is lying sneaking energy and commitment to lying sneaky energy, and that's your standstill. And then others of you are going to realize this, and you are taking your soul to a next level and kind of having a perspective shift on this and healing in all of this. There's going to be a major soul healing going to be happening. A quarter of you masculine may reach out for soul retrieval, because just to be personally honest, that totally does work. I have ended up in tears over working with myself about this, and the book said it's kind of in a sense impossible, or it's like a miracle to be able to do this for yourself. But for me, if I don't try, if I don't take a practice in it, if I just accept that's putting boundaries on myself. So I decided to do it anyway. And then I experienced a little bit energy with it when it came to my son. And wow, we had some wild freaking things going on. And it was cool because my son's a child. So children love to play in their imagination. So for his, I literally let him have full control. I was like, tell me what you see. What are you seeing? And, because they're imaginable, they don't have that block yet, So they go wild with it. And sometimes he was telling me, oh, he was in the dark area. He couldn't see anything. And I kept going. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go. Let's get on my power animal so that, you don't get lost, and keep you with me, it was so cool. And he told me, like, when I found him and there's a reason why he had his eyes, why he couldn't see nothing. All he saw was darkness and what do they call it? The Chinese or Japanese, sorry. The Japanese, like, ghosts, spirits. They have a specific name for that. Well, he was seeing some of those in the darkness, and what I saw was him on his head, or on his knees, and his head in his lap, like, and him covering his eyes, crying. And that's what I saw. And he's like, and then I told him, and I was like, I'm gonna go get you. And then he said, that's why I can't see anything. I always put my hands over my eyes. That's why I can't see anything. I always put my hands over my eyes. He said it twice. And he kept, as I was going, he was on with me on my power animal. We were going towards him, and he kept seeing things, but his eyes were closed because we didn't get the tie back, and he kept seeing things. And then as I got to him in the 5D realm, the 5D, well, technically it's the lower world. In the lower world, he started to feel pressure and heat on his stomach where his belly button was. And I was like, wow, that's different. That wasn't expressed in the book. that one was different. And I was like, oh, wow, that's like umbilical cord soul connection. I was like, oh, that's really good. That's really good. That means a piece of you is coming back, and embrace it. And it was awesome. And then we saw something he did actually. I didn't even see it, but there was like there was a specific number of times that he saw something very specific, and I was like, oh, that's probably your power animal. And then yesterday he's like, let's go see or visit our power animals, and I was like, oh yes, that'd be a good idea. We did not do that, but I did want to go into, but I kind of got hung up on some things. So, but it's a really good practice to do with your kids, because the kids are just so natural at it. They make it so exciting. They don't even second guess themselves with it. And if they do, that's a healing aspect when it comes to that child. It helped even me to be able, maybe like, when I was very unhealed and unaware, how maybe I could have taken soul pieces from my own child. And I went through those energies with him when it came to, doing journeying, shaman imagination, or shaman drumming journeying, imagination journeying with my son. And it was definitely healing. I saw a little change in his behavior. It takes practice. You still have to integrate the soul, connect with that piece, and work with it, with what maybe bad habits that will make the soul want to leave you, or that piece of your soul want to leave again and go back, or change your habits that really anchors the soul back with you. So I don't do a lot of too much communication with the different pieces of my soul. To me, that kind of seemed like more of a separation of yourself than it was a full union. Because if you're a full union with your pieces, then just talking to yourself naturally, even more at a heightened sense of understanding, you are bringing all of those pieces into union, instead of, in a sense, keeping them separate because you are addressing them differently. But that's on my own opinion, because in the book it says to do that, to address them differently. But personally, I feel that what brings the separate pieces whole, because we did get a lot of energy vibrations and lessons when it comes to that, because of this deck, the separation of the self. It was Medusa. Oh, okay. Yeah. Unfair process, misunderstanding of intentions of yourself, your own intentions. This was not even intentions in a sense of other people. It's actually your own intentions, and it's the separation of yourself. So bringing all of those pieces in separation together. Okay. So I like the fact that I went through this deck before I got to this level. So it's really cool. Okay, and that's what this is part of the medicine wheel. These vision quests are part of the medicine wheel, and it does help a lot when it comes to healing emotional vulnerabilities. I feel here. Okay. All right. A lot of hidden inner. Okay, you have messages from a owl that's going to be coming in when you go into this, and messages from a crow. So you have messages from the energies of the gods, or the energies of the feminine. So we have the gods' messages and the feminine's messages here about a curse and love and beloved and love and the beloved. And the ancient ones with Pachamama. Okay, Pachamama. So, yeah. Ancient word. messages of the ancient work and understanding. When it comes to this cursing energy, I feel a lot of you're going to be receiving a lot of messages about that, okay? And there's one when it comes to a masculine, and one for some of you, you're dealing with two that did this, okay? There's a specific witness to one, and there's a specific sense of a witness in yourself to the other. So there is a witness to both these sides. One of you is a witness to one with yourself. The other one, your other person witnessed it. But that information was held back because of vision shift. So just as much as you maybe felt you did it, so did the other person. They held back just as much, more than you thought they did. I really believe that. And you're going to come into tower moments too. Because I think some of you masculine really believe you were just going to be giving your feminines a bunch of tower moments. Not necessarily. Some of you, yes. That's how yours is going to play out. Some of you, no. Some of you, your person is just kind of, and this is why you feel the way you feel about yourself. Get out of that. They are not doing these things to put you in a vulnerable self-being. It's triggers that you wanted to have triggered upon yourself, or you wouldn't be so drawn. Okay? And yeah, these are triggers about abandonment and heartless love. The difference between heartless love, healthy love in the self, and not enough of healthy love in the self. Definitely feel that. Okay, so yeah. I pull out some heavy messages. All right, I'm going to go ahead and Zolar this, and then I'm going to go ahead and end it for y'all masculines. Because I feel like this one kind of turned out to be a little bit of a slam and heavy reading, okay? I just want to say thank you for definitely watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for reoccurring subscribers. Liking the video definitely helps the movement of the video. All right. Okay. This releasing of Ace of Cups for the masculines. This is influence and associated with a dark medium man over 40. Tower moment with a fire sign. This is a masculine fire sign. 3 of Cups energy. This could be this. Some of you, this could be about a celebration, but this is third party energy for real. When it comes to this fire sign and this slow and steady kind of process, not moving, this earth of pentacles here, when it comes to preparation for your ignition, I would say. And this is this card means for sure the tower moment. Medium light man under 40. Influence or associated with a medium light man under 40. Now, King of Cups, hangman energy with the knave of the Page of Pentacles here. What do we have here? This denotes of some business worries, setbacks, and difficulties when it comes to influence or associated with a medium dark lady. So this could be, for some of you masculine, the third party energy outside of certain other things. And this is what there's this energy of that setback with a lot of that. Now this 10 of Wands, masculine energy with the lower world and with the lower worlds, the mountain, the cleansing of the mountain, and the standing in one's sense of power, tied with a fire feminine, and work being put into things or in a work situation, with Three of Swords energy and a financial home. And knowing you're protected and moving into single energy. So this is influence or association over masculine with a light blonde man under 40. Some of you, this is talking about third-party stuff and your person possibly juggling, or the person you're dealing with, especially if you're even feeling like you're in a third, your person's struggling you. Or the person you're dealing with is juggling you and talking a lot of gossip and slander. But I feel a lot of you know this. And this is also showing you, wow. Oh, that ended up upside down. Oh, wow. Okay, this owl energy, possibly tied with curse, rainmaker, healing rain, this hidden energy. This is influenced and associated with a medium, not influenced and associated with a medium light lady. A medium with a medium light lady. Because this ended up upside down. This medium light lady ended up upside down. So this hidden related with this curse. Okay. And the sneaky energy, a light complected man over 40. Possibly gray or bold. And this is relating to this commitment or the Hierophant, this possibly court. Yeah, with the large wow, yeah, because of dealing with death to a costly gift. And a message about this. Yeah, this is relating to money. Holy cow. You will be released financially, I feel. But there's, like I said in the beginning, this seems like a heavy sacrifice. But denotes love and sympathy, affections, and favors. Harvest. And being able to become single. Okay. What about this group-minded collaboration? There's a collaboration in certain disappointments and leap of faith with a dark man under 40. Influence and associated with a dark man under 40. You're going to take a leap of faith. Influence. Okay, there's a death energy when it comes to Nine of Cups. This could be addiction, rest from addiction, and this Ace of Pentacles energy. This is influenced and associated with a medium dark man under 40, and you will receive something or meet someone unexpectedly. This is the seer energy and death. Death to possibly old situation and movement towards you will receive something and meet someone unexpectedly, and it will happen with this death energy. And some of you, this could be an inheritance. You'll receive some sort of inheritance unexpectedly because of a death that happened. And I deeply apologize. And my condolences for that. This gathering and chariot energy, movement, balance with a medium light man over 40. Influence or inheritance or receipt of money from an unexpected source. Yeah, inheritance or some sort of help when it comes to finances. I don't have very many cards left in my hands. And this Knave of Swords, this watching energy, this is with a dark lady, future hopes and ambitions about love and affairs. So dark lady spying and watching when it comes to plans and love. And then this focus on a cup. Oh, I never got back to that. Okay. There's going to be a message sent out. Okay. there's a focus on a specific message here. When it comes to a cup that wasn't taken because of like, this person just felt like they were blocked from being able to take that cup. And the turtle, I feel like Mother Nature, the universe, with this turtle here coming to the shore, bringing this cup to this cat. I feel like it's a cup of healing to this turtle, the life, Mother Nature, the spirits bringing this cup to this cat. And this is influenced and associated with, and that's what I wanted to show y'all, was the fact that turtle was bringing this cat, or bringing the cup to this cat, because the cat just seemed just too tired to, like, just in contemplation and just in wanting to make the right moves. And this is influenced and associated with a light blonde lady, and denotes of business worries or personal reverses. Not with personal reverses. This lady may be separating from this medium light lady. Oh, there's a completion of certain curse energies, okay? So masculine. If you're going through some sort of, like, you realize, like, you have some cursed ties, you're going through completion of these and ending these, okay? And that's why you have the blade up there at the top, okay? There will be a very clear message about this and your next actions. You will have full-on clarity. And I feel you know this, and this is why some of you are waiting, because you're waiting for that full-on clarity to make the healthiest moves. But don't hold into clarity too long, because you could lose the moment. You could lose the direction. And I feel that you will just know when you're about to lose it too. Lose that direction. This is why you had a lot of practice with whether or not to take an opportunity or a choice in a direction or not. Yeah, I feel that. There will be news about a wedding and notes of pleasant surprise, affections, and favors when it comes to disappointment or delay in plans. Looks like a message in delay in plans when it comes to your wish come true and anxiety that pertains to home. Influence and associated with a dark man under 40 or over 40. Yeah, over 40. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, there's just a clearing up of the confusion. Okay, masculines. I think I'm pretty sure that's it. I feel we're good on that. All right, masculines. Let's get into sacred vision. And what are we at? Wow, we're really almost at 2 hours. That's what happens when I go so long without doing a reading. And it's almost like, oh yeah, well, we got this. And I'm like, oh, okay. Wow. Dream and then release. Allowing yourself, what I see in this, coming into opens of a bunch of, like, just dreams, in a sense, gone wild, new ideas, just illumination of a bunch of new beginnings, new ideas, and like release, like being able to end sorrow and pain, having this keen sense of awareness, this clear endeavor. You just see it clearly. It is not foggy no more, and you are. Yes, the worthiness in yourself. Okay, Now, the energy of the worthiness that I see that you are having in yourself is like you're worthy of a good life. You're worthy to be able to collaborate with people or to talk to who you want to talk to. You are worthy enough to live a life that like gives you a bunch of happiness. If you feel you're worthy enough for it, you will be worthy enough for it. You will receive it. I feel this is along the lines of accepting love, accepting the gifts of the universe, accepting the love the universe has to give to you, whatever form it comes in. It could be coming into a form of, fear when it comes to someone constantly expressing their heart to you, and you're like, I'm not used to this. Maybe I should just go this direction because that just seems so fake. And this was fake. And that was actually completely real. There's a sudden realization about that. All right, masculines. Let's get into it. Let's see. Number 11. Dreams gone wild. You have used different faith ideas, icons, and totems as guideposts to a higher level of thought to gain a different and better perspective. You have looked to wildlife as spirit guides, teachers, honoring them with art, time spent in nature, and medicine bundles. You have admired birds, the strongest and the smallest, with fetishes, feathers, and crystals. All have been dreamt over in ceremony, and all have been powerful in your intent. But this power is lost when your dreams get wild and unfocused. You wear two different faces when you are unfamiliar with your own truths. And you wear both of these masks together when you are a great pretender, not understanding the sacred dream reality in which you want to create and live for yourself. If you were a bird of prey, what would you be? How would you feel? Do you think you would seek to be anything other than the great bird the universe intended you to be? Release. Shaman, the song within. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering, but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensations of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom, opening the rich fertility of your inner heart. New visions burst forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. That's awesome because you got the eagle card. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Trusting in, yes, that journey of the unknown. Truly journeying through the unknown. Like, you don't know what's going to happen on the other side. You're just like, well, this is where my heart's leading me to. So that's really trusting the unknown. Like, you have no clue what's going to happen down that unknown road. And I have spiritually started falling into that too. I have no clue as to whether I'm going to fall apart again or not, but it's what my heart calls out to. So I am going into it through a very weird acceptance. It's like a radical acceptance of love. And that's the right use of power and leadership, by the way. And taking a deep dive into these deep emotions and getting through the tower energy, the fallen angel, and the opening of the ego, okay? And then the pure intent of the heart. And I would say the balancing of the masculine and feminine energy within yourself in a nurturing way, because this is feminine energy. And then that brings that liberation and that opportunity towards union. Yeah, you even have mending the veils. Where's the radical acceptance of the hearts? And the universe has your back in this. Oh, ancestral wisdom. So this is that opening into a lot of these new ideas when it comes to ancestral wisdom of loving what is the beloved and radical acceptance of love and ancestral wisdom of this love, this true love, real love for yourself and how it feels, what it's like. So that radical acceptance in that and accepting love and then a reveal of the unpresented experience. Like this was this experience wasn't presented to you. Like you did not see the way towards this door. There was no door there towards this experience. And then this radical miracle sense of acceptance happened with ancestral wisdom of the self, the understanding of the soul ignition of the self that I was saying, and revealing this unexpected experience, like this balancing experience, because you completed something for this door to be revealed. So once this was completed, it's like the veils fell and was like, there's the door. That's the door you were looking for. Good job. You triggered the opening of this doorway because of the radical acceptance of yourself and whatever situation you're going through with these tower moments, and you completed it very well. And then the veil goes down and they're like, yes, you are allowed to enter now. The unexpected, the unpresented, like it was not presented to you. And I feel like that's why there was not being able to see, possibly, you know how it says it's in the clouds and this person just does not see this option up here, but it's here and it's trying to come in, and this person's just contemplating on these other ones, you know, in the regular tarot. Now in the spellcasters. In the spellcasters tarot, the guy's sitting there meditating on all these cups and these emotional offers. He has realization of all of this. And I did not feel a pull to that one. I felt a pull to this one was not there. You only had 3 before you, and that's why that other one was behind this veil. And you were trying to get to the door this way, and the door was over here. So we had to have this perspective shift with this. So you take a step back and look over, and it triggers it, and the door the veil falls, and then you see the door, and you go, oh. And that's why I see this turtle coming towards you with this cup. It's like the universe is literally like, okay, veil falls. Here's the cup where you were working so hard for. Here's the cup. You know, now you understand what this cup is. Now you understand, in a sense, whose name is on this cup. Now you see everything for truly what it is. And then I feel like you gain this new energy, this movement into, towards, and with the empowering of this cup, because you start really empowering this cup, and then move into as a cat, and you give a bunch of thanks. You definitely give a bunch of thanks about this being revealed and brought to you. Okay. Because that was one of the biggest lessons, how you don't have to constantly use all your energy to get something. You can harness and harmonize within your energy, and instead of trying to pulsate and create, you can pulsate and attract. You're now working in attracting it towards you. And that's why I feel this turtle brought this to you. Okay. And because that's part of the lesson. You can attract in. You don't have to constantly use your energy to seek out. You can attract in, okay? And there's a fine understanding for that, especially with some of you masculines. You're totally going to gain the full understanding and realizations on all of that, okay? Yeah, I just held it upside down. You are coming out of this energy. You are coming into a clear understanding of this. Very good, because you are waiting for this. Anyway, let's go. Did I even? Yes, trust in this landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. That's why I went towards that. Okay, so this is what I needed. Number 19, Lark. Whew, try not to go over 2 hours. Holy cow, masculines. All right, we're just going to roll with it, though. All right, Lark, number 19. I am Lark, the enduring song of the soul. I am voice, I am the wandering bard. I am everything that resonates through sound. I will teach you to use your words and how to make them magic. I will give you a purpose for everything you utter. I will give you a clear intent for every expression you release. Everything you say permits the cosmos. I am the chant that awakens. I am the mantra that focuses thought. I am the love ballad and the victory song. I am here to free your voice and show you how to direct it toward your destiny. You have kept quiet too long. It is time to awaken your senses, speak with clarity and intent, express with depth and purpose. Pay close attention as your words reverberate around you. You are in tune with the cosmos. You are manifestation. You are harmony, and you are Lark. Okay, and then we have 25, Parrot. And be careful with drinking. I just tasted a crap load of beer in my mouth. That could cause issues. I don't know why. That's for someone out there. That's very specifically for someone. Be careful with drinking. I just tasted a crap load of beer in my mouth. Be careful with drinking. This could cause some sort of worse upheaval, and you could end up very triggered, and it could end up very bad, like cops involved bad, okay? And there's a lot of readings and different people that I've seen from different readings that cops getting involved when it comes to this tower moment. And this energy of 9 of Cups that is not tied with your 10 of Cups. Like that was overindulgence energy. Like drinking or like some sort of addiction to possibly drinking. Like I'm tasting heavy beer, so be careful. Because your tower moment could involve cops, and if you feel a resonance upon that, it's a warning, and you have time to change it. But if there's no sense of wanting a sense of realization or acceptance towards it, it's going to happen whether you know it or not. Now, if you take action into, seeing and in a sense preparing, but not preparing as this is what's going to happen. Preparing as in, all right, well, if this happens, this is how I'm going to start in this train towards certain things. And yeah, okay, I feel you got it. So 25, Parrot. It was just very heavy. It was very heavy on my heart. I had to express. Okay. 25, Parrot. Oh, wow. This just looks really clear and beautiful. It's like I feel you're going to be seeing brighter colors. It's going to be getting very... Wow, 2 hours. Okay. I am Parrot, the fierceness of color and the flash of light. I am the climax of magical color and the blending of light and shadow. I am the bridge of communication. I will mimic you, teaching you the proper use of words and integration and expression. Holy cow. If you just don't... I mean, there's going to be huge expressions. Okay, so if you are going through a liberation of your voice, be wary about how much you may really harshly express certain things to people. I understand putting your truths out there, but be careful about down cutting other people, okay? I understand expressing how you feel when it comes to certain things, but there's a gentler way about doing that. And I feel there's going to be practice in this. But yeah, there's a lot of, a beautiful illumination in this, okay? Especially when it comes to using your words. I am the power of words and the effects of speech. I can learn your voice with as much ease as you can learn mine. Words are portals in time, framing the evolution of verbal magic. There are no boundaries except those created by humanity or yourself. We are all different colors of the same spectrum. This may be a time to clear your throat and let your voice sing out. I am flamboyant and dazzling. I want to be seen and I yearn to be heard. It is time to break down the walls and explore the vastness of your own brightness. Integrate everything you see and hear that you feel inside of yourself uplifts you, not keeps pulling you down, or in a sense trigger you into a self-awareness. You'll look at it, okay? You'll put like some sort of eyeglass towards it. You are dazzling, you are expressive, you are free-spirited, and you are parrot. All right. 20202. That was awesome. Okay, so thank you so much for listening and watching and being here with me. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sharing, great. You never know who else out see this, and it'll be able to help them as well. Liking helps move the video along in the YouTube feed, and I hope y'all have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Yes, next time. Bye, masculines.